Another chapter gone by with Super Dragon Ball Heroes in the manga. And obviously, we started off with Kid Buu versus Zeno Goku. Come to find out why Goku's having so much trouble. And we don't really get to see the Supreme Kai type. All we know is she was there, and she says, "Hold off the fort while I go get some help. Meantime, you try to survive against Kid Buu." This is a way powered. And the thing about this is, we don't see a transformation from Zeno Goku at all. No Super Saiyan 3, no Space Super Saiyan, nothing. The army, and what's interesting about this, I thought it could be an army of margins, but it doesn't matter because Dabura, the Demon King, the brother of Toa, finally makes his appearance. And I saw this in the live reaction, and my immediate thought was, this guy's a demon god. Turns out that's the case. I like the horns. But I mean, the bald head, I'm not too sure. I'm not too thrilled about that. I mean, he looked way cooler with his previous design. Let me know what you guys think down below about Demon God Dabura. But remember, in the game, in the cutscene, they had this Dabura go up against Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta. So I'm not too sure about that. So, but be that as it may, we do see it is cool to see the return of Dabura in some capacity. Again, Dragon Ball Heroes highlights certain characters that were previously been wasted or irrelevant in DBZ or Dragon Ball Super, or even Dragon Ball for that matter, and they get brought back in a prevalent role. Bardock, for instance, right? In not only Xenoverse, but also Xenoverse 2, but also in Dragon Ball Heroes, Bardock is a big part of this. First off, as a time breaker, and then we come to find out he's pretty much rogue at this point because he's doing his own thing. So, obviously King Vegeta as well, because he's a part of this. I'm assuming he's the one. I'll get to that in a minute, but we know he's a part of this arc too. So, Dabura slashes Majin Buu or Kid Buu. We know that's not going to amount to anything, but it appears like he's down for the count at the time being. Meanwhile, he's like, "Yo, I'm going to cut off your head too, Goku." So, I mean, keep this in mind, okay, despite how impressive it was, he was able to avoid Zeno Goku's attacks. Goku, at this point, was already worn down from his fight with Kid Buu. So, he does dodge a couple of hits. He dodges a kick, and then he tries to slash through Goku, but he avoids it, and he ends up slashing for him out instead. Meanwhile, Dabura completely let his guard down, as he did before. He gets absorbed, and we get the Kid Buu Demon God absorb transformation. So he's absorbed Dabura, which is bad. So he's gonna. I will say this. I like the design way better. Kid Buu looks menacing with the eye markings. So I mean, it's hard to imagine how powerful he would have been, but I guess we'll never know because somebody else intervened by the end of this fight. So I mean, we had Trunks kind of like. He comes up with the evil extinction attack or a energy blast that pretty much sends the army, into oblivion pretty much. So far are gone. Then we get the showdown between Goku and Kid Buu. At this point, Goku doesn't stand a chance. He is trying, but he's already been worn down. Here comes Trunks blocks up with the sword. So I'm assuming Kid Buu also has his sword because in the chapter, the sword's actually shattered. So, and then Trunks transforms, finally goes Super Saiyan. I don't know if he's going into his bulk transformation or not, but his eye, there's no pupils in his eye. So either that's just a design, a difference in design, or he's going into his bulk Super Saiyan mode. Doesn't matter in this. You can't really take Dragon Ball Heroes too seriously. It's fan service purposes only, but with the manga comes more information, so I am really surprised that Trunks was able to keep Majin Buu at bay. He wasn't able to do anything but that. He was just trying to stall. Meanwhile, Kranoa, the Supreme Kai time, Goku, her Potara earrings. So I thought she did that with Trunks and Vegeta. It turns out she must have put them back on. So she decides to give them to Goku and Vegeta. You two fight us too if you can't fight alone. Vegeta's like, no, but then he can't move at all, and he's like, yo, Kakarot, give me a sender, and Goku's like, I'm all out, which makes sense because, alright, I'm pretty sure he would have healed himself during his fight with Kid Buu. So, this is where, I guess Zeno Vegeta Xeno Vegito appears. More context. Hate to keep like it sound like a broken record, but that's just the way it is. So that's why I have more intrigue than I do the cutscenes. There's more information here. Trunks gets pushed back, and then in comes Vegito. I assume he attacked and then somehow breaks his sword. So we got Vegito versus Xeno Vegito versus Kid Buu, and this is like a what if scenario because a lot of people would have thought, what would have happened had Vegito actually stayed fused and actually fought Kid Buu on the Supreme Kai world, so all the worlds of the Kai. So we never got that answer. We do have it in the cutscene, and we know a normal Vegito can go Super Saiyan 3. We don't really see a transformation in this chapter, but I think that's going to take place in the next upcoming chapter because we do get another fighter approach him. So Kid Buu throws his sword down. We get Vegito, base mode Vegito, Xeno Vegito versus Kid Buu, who's at this point has a power of a demon god at this point. So that's a dangerous combination. Goes to show you what would happen if Buu actually absorbed Beerus. So again, kind of like a what if scenario here. So Xeno Vegito nails Buu in the jaw. Buu bounces back with an extended punch. So these two are going at it. So it looks like an even match. It looked like Vegito was about to launch an energy blast. It was gonna. He was charging up kind of similar how Vegeta was against Buu. I believe it's the same technique, the Final Impact, but or at least a Spirit Sword. We never know because somebody else jumped in, and Mechikabura in the Demon Realm by the end of this chapter. We don't really know for sure, but we do know he's a part of the Demon Realm, and he's here to collect the Dark Dragon Ball. So the Kid Buu, he may be down for the count. Then we got the end of the chapter with more intrigue. We go to the Demon Realm to see somebody else talking, and we do get to see a chest shot of Turles, I believe. That has to be Turles because who else is in that same armor, and who's also connected with the Demon Realm, right? So he has a Dark Star Dragon Ball inside him too, a silhouette of Mechikabura. So he may arrive too. We don't know who that character is that appeared before Vegito. It could be the same person, we don't know. But again, more intrigue, especially with the Demon Realm, the Dark Empire. We see somebody else, a Time Breaker in another mask, very reminiscent of what we saw with Bardock, who accompanied Toa and Mira in the very first chapter. So that could be Xeno King Vegeta. So we know he's going to be a part of this arc as well. But we don't really know. Mechikabura looks like he's going to arrive where Vegito and the Supreme Kai times that, and as well as Trunks. So this could end badly. So that's how the chapter ends, and a lot more intrigue. And this, I gotta admit, most of the intrigue comes from the Demon Realm. First Frieza, then Cell, and now Kid Buu. They're just like throwaway characters for the fights from the Demon Realm to like have their way and collect energy. So that's why they're there. So. But I would like to see these villains in a separate arc in their own capacity. Because let's be real, who wouldn't want to see Kid Buu again? So, or Cell in some capacity, like maybe after this arc. So again, like certain things like that go a long way in creating buzz and popularity in a series. So anyway, that's just my thoughts. Let me know yours in the comments below. Obviously, the Dark Empire strikes again, and with Mechikabura, this mysterious character from the Demon Realm. I wonder what he's gonna do, as well as Turles being, kind of introduced in this chapter, or Dark Turles. So I can't wait to see how this plays itself out. Vegito is about to wreck some shit. I'm sure. Remember, he's in his base mode. So that's it from me. Thank you so much for watching. Like this review if you did. Subscribe channel for more Dragon Ball content on the channel. The playlist is in the description box below. Catch you guys later. Bye.